What do you know what I'm doing again this morning? All the steers finishing up their grain. All the cows still patiently waiting. And the heifer calves over there, they're done. For the most part. I'm going to throw a couple bales of hay in there for them when I'm done here. In case you can't hear the noises. Yeah, our stretch of nice weather disappeared. About an hour after I put yesterday's video up. Listening to the TV, watching YouTube, preoccupied. And Becky says something like, "What?" And she says, "It's raining." Yeah, sure enough. Stop and take a listen, and it was raining. About an hour after that, it was dumping. So, yay. Quarter inch overnight. Is what it is. It just means a bunch of things I had hoped to do, well, for the last few days, all went out the window. Not like I don't have plenty of other stuff to do, but sure would be nice to have some oats in the ground and growing. Oh, hey look, Fat Amy's over here this time. And look, yeah, first one to have her head in the feeder, nothing there. I just got a flicker crud about it. And tomorrow, 7 of them little ones over there go bye-bye. And the end of the month, that cow over there, she gets to go. Might be the first part of next month, but I think it's the end of the month. She goes along with the neighbor's steers. Then the first week of January, our big steers go in, so yeah, not like there's nothing to do. If I was really feeling my Wheaties, I'd cut the twine off that top bale right there and work on throwing some of it out there, but no, that ain't gonna happen today. What to do today while it's raining? Well, you'll never guess what I'm making, so I'll have to tell you. Got this pile. Friends that take most of our scrap metal. This stuff came out of where her husband works. They replaced all the shelving. Ended up with this and a bunch of freaking crappy press board. So that's what I have. It's light, it's flimsy, but I think when I'm done it'll be good enough. I'll put a set of stands off it for that to rest on. And this is long enough. First off, I gotta tell you I goofed. The stands go here where my finger is. That's where that piece was supposed to go. But when I first measured it off, I didn't think, oh, hey, that's what the difference in length is from what I need to what I have. Oh, I need to cut that in half. Yeah, I measured it out, marked it, then realized it. And, yep, I did remark it. I had one of these welded in before I realized, oops, no, I ain't cutting it out. So they're evenly spaced. Made a set for the ends. My plan is to put uprights here where I actually have a mark, and go straight up there, brace it, and just make a saddle for those bearings to set into. If I get this figured out right, the tire will actually be setting on these rails at the same time. It'll be really close. And the mates to that one are sitting right outside the door. I brought them up. My plan is off of the end of the upright I make for that to set in, I'll put something to catch the other ones, and they will set right on here at the end. First thought was I'd just make a full frame underneath this go 4 feet that away, and probably 6 feet. Like this is 6.5 feet overall. Go 5 or 6 feet, get a full frame under it. But it's going to be flimsy enough. I mean, structurally, it's going to hold it. It's just that, I'll just show you. If I pick one corner up, I pick it up quite a ways before it goes with it. And it's got a little, and it's all light enough, I'm not going to get that out of it. I mean, I can, brace the hell out of it and spend 2 days working on it, but I don't plan on spending that much time on it. I just want to make something so we can keep those tires together and be able to set them off in a corner somewhere, and they won't be rolling around or whatever. The other two, they're set on a pallet right now, and that'd be fine, but this one can't quite sit on a pallet. I thought, heck with it. Put them all together and be done with it. So that's the plan. And I might actually, I've got an old 4x6, good old heavy seed pallet from years ago that's still in good shape. I might just fasten this down on that. I don't know. Or I may just go ahead and say do a frame underneath it and call it good. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, it's not like I don't have some stuff to work with. So that's what I'm doing today. Look, it's a pontoon boat now. I got to thinking what I could do to make it a little stiffer, and I needed to get it up off the ground anyway so you could get the forks onto the main part. So there's some of that free pipe I got outside. Had to cut a foot off of them. They were 5 foot. 4 foot, plenty long. And yeah, it sticks out a little on this end, and the other end's flush over there because this angle iron stuff, when I got done cutting, for that side I needed 16 inches. Actually, it might have been 16 3/4. I don't remember. Anyway, it left 15 inches, so I just slid this one in that little bit. It don't matter. Biggest thing that's for is so you don't go in too far with the forks and run the tire off and knock it off. And this will also give me a little something better for the weight to set on, because the weight's going to be pretty much on the bearings. That's what our plan is anyway. So it's going to be right over this piece. So it's all straight down. I can go down and weld onto that pipe. I don't have to mess around. Use a little heavier stuff coming up maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That drawing is all just a bunch of scribble in my head at the moment. And I'm probably going to put some pieces, gusset pieces in here. Just something so that can't try to roll. If it does, it's going to tear stuff anyway. It's probably fine, but So that's how far I made it tonight. It's dark out. I'm going to go feed. Probably should do one more thing before I cut myself caught on it. The way it worked out, those corners were doved off on this end anyway. And I just took the hammer and knocked that down. Ain't no sense in wasting time cutting it off. Just get it so there's not a corner there. But I haven't done these two yet. And this end, I'm probably just going to take a little cut off and knock the corners off. They don't need to be there. And hopefully tomorrow I'll find out if I'm somewhat correct. Look at that. Perfect. Well, don't knock it off the sawhorses, right? Good enough for me. It's not like it's going to win a beauty contest. Oh, wait, it would have to enter one first. Oh, anyway, hope you all had a good Sunday. Kind of a wet one here. Most of the rain was overnight last night, but it's been kind of drizzly. Oh, and the door squeaks. It's not the dog this time, it's the wife. Coming to say hi.
Hi, everyone.
So, okay, there it is. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see what tomorrow brings.